welcome to another episode of The Platform. Great fun to feature Parnia Porsche, who's been killing it over in the States lately, and of course from the Ultratune commercials. Sean from Ultratune sponsoring the show last season, and it's always fun to have her on the show, and here she is. Parnia, it's great to have you on the show. How's things?
Things have been great. How have you been?
I've been good, but what's been happening in your world? I see you've been over in LA and you're doing your music. It sounds exciting.
Yeah. So I've just been meeting new people, networking. I've been to Universal Studios. I've worked with some producers in there. I've met some really amazing people, and just trying to get my music up and going now. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, that's exciting. So the show I do is about stories. So where'd you grow up in Australia?
So basically, I was born in Sydney, and then from Sydney I went to New Zealand when I was about 2. Then I came back, and I was sort of living in a place called Wondillagon. So I was like a country girl for a little while until I was about 5. And then I moved to Tweed Heads West.
Ah, Tweed girl.
Mm-hmm.
And so how did the modelling stuff come to be? I mean, what age did you start doing that?
So I was a little bit of a naughty kid. I was a little bit
naughty
stupid. How? Naughty, just always getting in trouble. I had how do I say? I had no what's it called when you can't focus and stuff in class? I forget. No attention span.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I was a bit naughty in class and stuff, but I still somehow, because I was very tall, I'm 5'8", so I still somehow got managed to get dragged into doing photo shoots and stuff like that at a really young age. So I did my first photo shoot, I think when I was about 12, 13. I think my dad dragged me to do that, and I actually ended up liking it, but I wasn't all for it at the start. And then, because I was too busy being naughty, I love being naughty. And then from there, I kind of just did a few photo shoots, and then I got into a long-term relationship. And then once I broke up with him, I sort of went more into the modelling after that.
How did the Ultratune stuff come to be?
Basically, Sean Buckley, the chairman of Ultratune, his fiance was a friend of mine, and I met her at a mutual friend's birthday party. And then from there, he put me through a series of interviews and stuff like that. And then, I just ended up getting the job.
We're into rubber. If you're into rubber, we've got an even greater range, including quality necks and tyres from as low as $75. Into rubber? Get into Ultratune.
Looking back to the first ads you guys did, where it was kind of just the play on the rubber.
Yeah, totally.
What was the feedback like for those first couple of ads? They were pretty funny.
Oh, look, everyone's very politically correct, if you'd like to say. So yeah, there wasn't much good feedback coming from the politically correct people.
I could imagine. And so the first one that really took off too was the Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Your lady's got car troubles.
Big trouble, guys.
Yeah! OMG!
Yeah! I will always be there to save you, but Ultratune will.
Car trouble?
Avoid unexpected situations with Ultratune Roadside Assist.
What was it like working with him?
He was amazing because I got to do dinner with him maybe 3 nights in a row before we did the actual commercial, and he was super professional. He was lovely. He even offered me a training session because I was boxing at the time. So he even offered me showing his little moves and stuff. So that was pretty cool.
You've had a pretty interesting career, because not many people that would do modelling like you have would get in the ring and actually have serious fights, and you did. Why did you do that, and what was it like?
Well, like I said, I was a very naughty little kid when I was younger, and just my upbringing and stuff like that. I think it was the right thing for me to do, just let all my anger and frustration out in the ring, So I definitely, even though I have a very, how would I say, people call it bougie nowadays or whatever, I do have a very, primitive proper side, but I also am a massive tomboy at heart, so I love doing, boxing, motorbike riding, all that kind of stuff as well.
Well, not many people do it, so when you're in the ring and you're fighting with another girl, I mean, what's going through your mind? Is there any fear or...
You just really don't want to lose. I think that's the main thing, especially when, you've got people in the crowd who you love and who you don't want to let down. And, you've done all the training and you've had to cut all the weight. I mean, like I said, I'm a big girl. So, I like to sit at, 77 kilos. I know that sounds so heavy. Right now I'm 70 kilos because I've been, training and stuff again. But, my boxing weight was 66.6 kilos. So, yeah, to cut all that weight from 77 and basically cut 10 kilos.
Wow.
And then, you've got to, have good nutrition. You train twice a day. So I was doing explosive training in the mornings. And then I was doing, that was weights and all that kind of stuff as well, but all explosive. And then I was doing boxing for 2-3 hours at night. So it got very strenuous, on my body and stuff like that. So yeah, it was very hard.
Money, cars, clothes, and the riches.
You know I did.
Tiger! No, I'm a kitty cat, silly. No, Tiger! Dad!
Ladies,
Mike Tyson?
world champion.
Oh my God!
Have you ladies seen Francis? You know, my tiger, king of the jungle.
Oh.
Car trouble?
No.
Tiger trouble.
Avoid unexpected situations.
The other big ad was, of course, with Mike Tyson. You went over to Vegas for that one, so tell us about that experience.
Okay, that has to be, honestly, one of my favourite commercials, just because, to me, Mike Tyson is such an idol. First of all, it would go Muhammad Ali, but then, yeah, Mike Tyson's, definitely up there. And, just being able to hang out with him, too. We didn't get to do dinner or anything with him, but we got to, go in his trailer, and he was, playing video games and stuff like that, so that was super cool.
Nice. So when you go to LA now and you're spending quite a bit of time there with your music, what sort of adventures are you having? You must be meeting some pretty cool people and...
Oh, honestly, I don't like to name drop, but I think that within the first month of me living in LA, I think I've met, every single famous person there actually is, that I adore. Do you know what I mean? That, I look up to and I adore, and, just being in their apartment with everyone, or meeting them, seeing the inside of their house and stuff. It's just so crazy, and just talking to them like they're normal people. And I think that's what they want to see. You know what I mean? They don't want anyone fangirling over them and stuff like that. And especially when you can relate to them with stuff like music, or when you've done a little bit of TV and stuff like that, they really like that.
So with the music, how much does it mean to you? Are you always listening to beats? Because I've heard some of your stuff. I think it's amazing. And, Cardi B and these sort of artists, they all start somewhere. And your stuff is probably as good as theirs at their starting point too.
Oh, no, I think you're being a little bit biased.
Yeah, but they had to start somewhere, right? They didn't have hits straight away. And your stuff that you hear for a new artist is really good. So it must be exciting to know that, that anything's possible.
If you wanna pay, better take the whole thing. If you wanna slice, better eat it all down. I don't come in halves, say I'm living fast. Trouble keeping up, guess they won't last. They can't handle me, say I'm way too much. Keep on talking all about my past. Want a future with me, wanna make it last. Better fuck me good, hold me in arms. I drop it down low, my pussy fuego. I'm the one to tell you how it is. I don't care how hurt you get. You wanna put it on Parnia, thinking that someone won't start on you. You the type to take your words back. Too late, we already heard that. You gonna deal with the lashback. You'll think of me like a flashback. I'm the one who can act right. Everything's changed since last night. I'm going in and I'm strapped tight. When I'm done, I'm on the last flight. Crossing countries around the globe. You is always there, I'ma leave you on your quick enough for the world to kiss. Telling me it's my touch they miss. Pull up with a hand on their chest, crush you off the list. Yeah, I'ma crush you off the list. Sorry, baby, it won't faze me. Didn't have to end like this. Heard the money calling, so I had to dip. Won't settle for the average. Won't settle for the average. Picture perfect, I'm way too glamorous. Picture perfect, I'm way too glamorous.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm extremely picky and I'm a big perfectionist. So yeah, I definitely try to keep it on that higher quality level and just not release it. Like, I mean, I've showed like Diddy's people because like they're friends of mine in LA as well. Like I've showed his people my stuff and they're like, just wait, like we'll clean it up more, we'll clean it up, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to release it, because they try to say, make as many songs as you can before like you start releasing stuff, so you can always like keep on releasing stuff, and have dates and cover art and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I've sort of been trying to get my head around, is like the whole cover art side of things and release dates and all the PR stuff.
Yeah, but you're writing your own tunes and stuff too, so I'm sure there's going to be a good opportunity over there to work with some great songwriters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some amazing songwriters there. Like, I got to go like in the booth with one of like Snoop Dogg's producers, and like even just like being in there with them, like watching them all write in the back and in the booth, like I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Like it feels like you're in a movie.
Well, who is some of your favourite artists?
Oh look, at the moment it's really funny. I don't know if you would know many of them because I'm like a real trap girl. So I like Kevin Gates and NBA YoungBoy and like my new favorite actually right now is NLE Chopper. I don't know if you know any of these people.
It's embarrassing for me because I'm kind of lost in the 80s, so I love all the old 80s stuff.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm like, I do like the Migos, so everyone knows the Migos. I love them all, but yeah, just what I listen to regularly, yeah, would be that. I think Roddy Ricch I've been listening to a bit. Who else? I'd have to go through my playlist, but yeah, those main ones. Kevin Gates is my favorite though.
Feeling lucky. Women overboard. Welcome aboard. And I'm all out of towels. Winning.
Do you have a phone?
Oh, selfie. Do these all the time.
Avoid unexpected situations. Get your car serviced at Ultra-Tune.
Boat trouble? Nope. Car trouble.
Wow. Well, the last Ultra-Tune ad that we got a lot of press in Australia was, of course, the legend himself, Charlie Sheen. So what was that experience like from start to finish?
He was honestly such a gentleman because not only did I get to do the TV commercial with him, I also got to do a Maxim magazine for a cover with him, and he was the first man to, don't hold me on it, but I'm pretty sure he was the first man to grace the cover of Maxim Australia.
Hey everyone, Charlie Sheen here. Be sure to check out my new Maxim Australia cover. First male on the cover, Maxim Australia.
So speaking of modelling then, like tell us about some of your work. I've seen some amazing covers, but how many have you done?
I mean, I've done so many now. I honestly think it's almost like 14 covers, 15 covers or something like that, like Playboy, FHM, Maxims, and just like worldwide. So yeah, it's been crazy, and I've worked with some amazing photographers too. So that's also been really good.
So what's coming up for you then?
Definitely more covers. I've always got photo shoots and stuff like that booked in. Definitely want to do more music. I'm meant to be going back to LA in May to be filming Series 14 of MTV Wild 'N Out with Nick Cannon. So that's going to be fun.
Wow, that sounds so cool. So there's great opportunities for you in Los Angeles.
Well, I do love it there, and they call it the land of opportunity, and, you know, I have a really out there personality, and, yeah, so it works in my favour. It works well for me.
Well, very cool. Well, to wrap it up, I love asking people about chasing and living dreams. So what's like the ultimate dream for you if you can live it?
Honestly, just doing something that I love every day, just in the entertainment industry. You know, I'm not built for a 9-to-5 job. I'm not built for, you know, an office job or, you know, something behind a computer screen or a phone screen. I really, really, really enjoy being, like, you know, in front of the camera, acting, moving around. I'm a travel bug. I hate staying in one spot. So, yeah, just moving around and anything in entertainment, like, that would be the major dream, major goal.
Awesome. Well, great to see you again and wish you all the best with it.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Yeah, so there you go. Great fun to have her on the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the platform.